Okay, so there's a few things here that we have to cover. Let's hide the wing. So I turn this visibility to 0. And as you can see, there's a few things that we have to go over. So let's start by choosing vertex. So I use the right button to go to vertex, right mouse button, and this is quite sharp here, so instead let's change to edges, and I'm gonna bring this edge let's select the whole edge till the end, and I'm gonna bring it out a bit and up. So I'll use the translate tool, shortcut is W, and so a bit more up and out of the mesh so that we can get it rounder instead of so sharp. It's not that nice having it so sharp. So just moving this vertex, and there's actually quite a few vertices that I need to move here. So like I said before, it's important to go around your mesh, see what's working from different angles, so that you can actually get a global idea of how the mesh looks like from different angles. And yeah, so I have to bring this down a bit, and this one as well. And yeah, this is sometimes very time consuming, but it's something that you really have to go over, because it's important to do this, to fix all these details at this stage. Otherwise, on a later stage of the work, it will probably be more difficult, because we'll have more edge loops, and so this is probably the best time to do all this fixing. That's why I'm doing it now, before doing all the bevels that I have to do on some of the edges. So it's a good idea to get this all fixed at this stage. Okay, so let's also move this one up. I'm only using translate tool, as you can see, but I'm constantly moving the mesh around so that I can see how it works in different angles. And this is actually the methodology that I think you should use if you have to fix your edges and your vertices, and I'm sure you do, because this always happens. So even if you're too careful modeling this, there's always some fixing to do. So let me go back to edges, and I'm gonna, so I double clicked this edge so I can select the whole edge loop. Now I'm gonna delete it, I don't need it. So let's just keep that one. Hang on. Let me check something else. So I did Control Z to undo, and I have the edge look back. Just not sure that it was a good idea. So let's try something different. So I'm gonna try to bring it a bit more out as well. Yeah. Out and up. And this way I'll get I think it looks nicer now. Okay. Yeah, this. Okay. So now going back to vertices and gonna fix this one here. Down. This one goes down as well. Okay. And this one out. This one goes here. Okay. It's good sometimes to see how it's on the other side. Okay, looks better now. Looks more organic. The edges are not so rigid anymore. So okay. Yeah, I would say it's pretty close. So I just hit 3 on the keyboard so that I can see how it looks on the smooth mode, and it's looking better, but there's a few more arrangements I have to do. So going back to edges, selecting these edges here, 2 more to go. No, that one I don't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it a bit up and a bit more out. Okay. Okay. So now let's go back to vertices, vertex mode. Bring this one down a bit, and this one down as well. This corner here looks doesn't look so good, but I mean, I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, this one goes up as well. It's always important to have clean geometry So make sure you have your geometry makes sense. Don't worry if you have to push vertices around. That's the way it works. It's part of the process. So let's bring this one out a bit. And it still doesn't look that nice, but yeah, it's looking better now. Okay, this one goes back, this one goes back as well. Okay, like I said, this is time consuming sometimes, but it's really important to have good geometry, nice mesh. Okay. Okay. I could be doing this off camera because I think you got the general idea. So let's go to the top view now. So remember that I hit space quickly to get the 4 views, and then I'm putting the mouse on the top of the view that I want to magnify, and I hit space quickly again. So let's select these vertices and bring them out. I feel that I need to make this a bit more bigger so that I can stick the wing inside. Let's bring this out a bit more, and this one now. So I'm double clicking on top of the edge of the edge loop, and so it selects the whole edge loop. Okay, looks better now. And so hit 3 to go to smooth mode. As you can see, it's looking better. I don't recommend modeling on smooth mode though, because you can't really see where the real position of the vertices. It's a good idea to name this piece of geometry. So and I'm gonna call right wing and just turn the visibility on. And because we did it for the wing, maybe it's a good idea to make it for the body of the airplane as well. So it's important because when you get quite a few pieces of geometry on your outliner, you don't really know what is what if you don't have names for the geometry. And now we can just save this. So I'm gonna call it airplane wing attach fix 01, and that's it.